Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and this is issue 34 of DeAgostini's Build Your Own X-Wing. Continuing with the build, we're getting through the second wing, second gun, so it feels like we're halfway through if we've done 2 wings nearly, but then obviously there's 2 more wings and the whole middle bit to do, so yeah, there's stuff to happen. Right, we have creating a starship fleet, the loss of an X-Wing, destruction of Black 1. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what it was called. Didn't know it was called Black 1, but there we go. Yeah, it blew up. Spoiler, sorry. Lots of explosions and stuff going on there. Right, we're talking about Asti. Again, I don't know. I saw him in the film, but I didn't know his name, and I haven't been following as closely as perhaps I should have been. But yes, there we go. The T-70 X-Wing sensor array. Attack on Starkiller base. Big picture there. And onto what we're all eager to get on with is the upper port laser cannon. We're doing some more work with that now. This issue contains again one of the smallest and easiest to lose parts in existence. It's one of these, which is one of those. It's a tiny clear part. It's just a little sort of, I don't know, mushroom shaped plug that is very easy to lose, so be very careful when dealing with that. We also have the fibre optic cable, some more flash suppressors and laser cannon emitters and mounts, and all of these metal framework parts of various different sizes, which are obviously going to be added to the nose of the X-Wing. So I shall move all of this to one side, keeping a very careful eye on my little transparent mushroom, and we'll continue and see exactly what we've got to do to build it. Right, it is one of the first things that we do. In fact, it's going to be the first thing that I do. I'm going to put it into the end of that tube. Now the other one, yeah, that's quite a tight fit. You can pull it out if you need to, but don't. Once it's in there, leave it in there and you'll be okay. Then around that we have these pieces here, which obviously fit in and around. It's got to go that way, there we go, like that, and that around the other side of that. It says do this first and then put the bit on the end, but why not put the bit on the end and then not have to worry about it anymore. That clips together quite satisfyingly, like that. A little bit of seam there, so again a little bit of tidying up to do when it becomes time to sort out painting and things like that. And then this piece goes on the front from the top. There's a little cutout and a little notch, so it'll only go one way. It just jams down in onto there. Again, a nice, fair, good tight fit. That's that. Right, then we need, from last time, this bit. Now, this I'm going to be doing the same as I did last time. I'm going to do it slightly differently to the instructions. I have the assembly from before. Now, for storage, this is just, it's getting a bit too big and worrisome, so I don't put this on there quite yet. It does just, it fits, it goes on, the tubes fit into the little notches around the edge there, somewhere about there, so it will fit together, but I'm not going to put that together quite yet. What I'm going to do is fit the fibre optic type cable, goes through there, it's long enough. That will then fit into that hole there, and then the whole thing fits together. So I'm going to leave that like that. I'm actually going to make sure that this fits onto there properly first. There we go. And then we can worry about putting the other end of this in here, which that fits in there and goes all the way to the end of the tube there. And then this fits into there. Now it does fit in a particular orientation, but it's not that important to worry about at the moment. You can always twiddle it a bit if you need to, but let's see. That's going to go on that way round. How's this got it? It's got it from there to be that way, so we'll have it orientated in line with the slot on there, so it'll go on there like that. Then we've got the end of the cable there, which we can play around with. We can even take that bit off of there to get it on and arrange it together so it fits in there tonight nicely, but not at the moment because, as I say, of a size issue. So that's that cannon done, although not quite assembled, the same as the first one. I'll put that aside in a bag so it's ready and good to go. It says you can test it, which we can. It won't be quite as bright because it's not lined up on there. So yeah, there's very little point in testing it at the moment. The bulb light comes on, so it's going to work. You can see the bulb coming on in there, and it's lighting down the end a bit, but not fully because it's not fully connected. But much easier for storage. So there we go. That's that part. And then that's it, actually. There you go. We got these metal bits and we're not using them yet. We're putting them aside for the later part. Don't be tempted to glue the parts on, as you'll need to align the cannons accurately once they are fitted. So yes, you might need to twist and rotate it to get it the right way around. So, a quick issue. Completed in no time at all. We have a picture that I've probably seen before. X-Wing flying across a Death Star surface, maybe. Or not Death Star, because it's new style X-Wing. So probably over one of the big bomby ships. We have these parts, which we haven't used this issue, but obviously we'll be using soon. There is one more issue I have in stock, available to me, issue 35, which I shall do now and release once the video is edited and done up, probably a day or so after this one. So, thank you for watching. Hope you're staying safe and keeping yourselves busy. I shall see you soon for issue 35, and that's about it. Bye bye for now. Thank you.